Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's time for a fun little challenge here at the Ale White course. Basically there was a pro tour here a couple of weeks ago called Ale Open, where Niklas Anttila ended up taking it down at 25 under, which is pretty impressive, and had me wondering how many mulligans would I need to have won the Ale Open. Wouldn't that be fun to know? I thought so. So I'm going to be playing just one round though, to be fair. And I'm going to try to do 9 under, because if I average 9 under, I'll be at 27 through 3 rounds, and that would have won me the tournament. So we're going 9 under today, and I'm going to see how many mulligans it'll take me. I have no clue, really. I have a number in my head, but I think you guys should probably try to guess in the comments as well. And no cheating. No cheating, guys. You have to guess here on hole 1. Let's just get going. I have some holes in my head that I'm going to just play for par, or like at least not take too many mulligans on to try and get. And this is definitely one of them, because I mean I would need a perfect distance line to get a birdie here, or a really good putt, of course. Okay, just a proton wave, little flex shot down the middle here. Get us started with a par. And I guess that's a mulligan. I grip lock that one like crazy. Let's see where that lands. Like 20 meters OB. Okay, nice. It's a good start. Let me just try that one again. Okay, one mulligan. Nice hyzer flip straight down the middle. Yeah. But then that's like 25 meters short, and I'm like, wait, I could have gone for it. But no, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, Andrew. There will be much easier holes to birdie. Just got to get through these par holes with as few mulligans as possible. I guess putting will be very crucial today. It can like go in both directions, because like sometimes when you're doing mulligan challenges, as if that's something that we all do every once in a while, it will give you some confidence on the putting green, because like it doesn't really matter if you miss a putt, it's just a mulligan that you're gonna miss, and you're gonna get another chance. And other times it's like even worse than normal, because you can end up missing like 15 mulligans on one hole and not just one stroke. See what I'm getting at? But I'm gonna be trying to just be confident. I think my putting is actually starting to feel better on this trip. I guess just playing 3 rounds a day, putting a bunch, will help you get better at putting, I guess. Maybe I'm just in a better mood than normal, because I've had such a beautiful little holiday here. Looks good. Stick right there. 3 meters, easy par. I am in a little bit of a rush, by the way. I decided to wait as long as possible through the day before filming, because it was really windy today, and it was supposed to be a little bit more calm here in the evening. So it's like almost 8 p.m. now. So I have just over 2 hours before it gets dark out. So I think I can do it if I just rush through it a little bit and make nice upshot like this one, so I don't have to do as many putts. Oh. This is a hole that I can definitely birdie, but only with like 4 of my drivers. So that's gonna be for like a lot of the holes out here. I gotta execute with one of the first 4 shots, because that's how many long flying distance drivers I have. Slipped out of my hand way early. Mulligan. Gave it some more high danger. That was pathetic. And hold on to it. That's much better. I think that's gonna be it. Fade just before that bush. Yep. Prime position to go straight up the gap. I think we have a birdie with maybe just 1 mulligan. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the better drives I've had on this one. Would like to throw a backhand because it's uphill, but shape's a lot better for the forehand here, so we're gonna do that. Mulligan. That's much better. Okay, kind of hit the rock wall right in front of it, so it kicked back down a little bit, but it's like 7 meters, so we'll definitely take that putt. This is so uphill. Flip it. We'll mulligan that. We'll mulligan that. That's better. All right, that was 4 mulligans for birdie. I guess that happens. 5 mullies, 1 under. I'm gonna need to write this down on my phone to keep track, I think. Obviously, you guys will just have it on the screen. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to make a little giveaway on this video. So basically, you gotta be subscribed, you gotta like this video, and you're gonna comment how many mulligans you think I'm gonna take on this challenge to shoot 9 under or better. Maybe you've already done that, but make sure to do all these 3 things, and you'll be eligible for a giveaway for 3 of my old discs that I'm not allowed to throw anymore. Might as well start giving some of those away to you guys, because you know, obviously they're just gathering dust on my shelves, and I have a whole bag of new stuff. I'll promise it'll be some good ones. This is one that I can definitely get if I hit it right with one of my distance drivers. So the 2 flippy waves. So my plan is to just try to go for the big money with those 2, and if I don't hit it, or like they both go OB, then I'll throw a safe shot with one of the others and just take the par. Because there are definitely more birdable holes than this, but also I'm in Ade and I would really love to go home knowing that I've birdied this hole. By the way, for the giveaway, it doesn't really matter if you pick the right amount of mulligans, so just make your best guess, but it's going to be a raffle either way, so don't try and cheat. It's not going to be worth it. That's not the gap, is it? I mean, it's going to be parked. Not parked. A little bit short. But it's up there for like 15 meters. I went through that thing. What is it with me and hitting some weird gaps on this hole? I hit that one last time. Like, there are 2 monstrous gaps, but I just can't seem to hit them. All right, I mean, I think I'm like 15 meters, so I'm going to go take that putt. Okay, I didn't quite see it right, so it was like 25 meters, not 15, which makes sense because obviously I didn't hit it like I wanted it to, since I grip locked it like 10 degrees. But a par on this one isn't too bad, and I'll give it a little run with the range. Looking good though. Okay, that was maybe a little bit too much of a run, but still like 7 meters. I should hit that putt. Wow, this is gorgeous. With the sun coming down low now. Absolutely beautiful. Nice 0 mulligan par there. I think that's pretty good on that hole. Obviously, if I hit it perfect, I could have probably gotten a birdie, but it would have potentially taken me like 10 mulligans, and it's not worth it. Okay, this one is definitely on my birdie list, even though it's a headwind here. And it's one that I thought I figured out, but then I'm not quite sure, because I was just going to go servo and then just past that bush, but then I realized the farther you get on this fairway, the more it actually opens up for just a forehand hyzer rather than a big flex. So we'll try to do the control wave here in the first one, and if we fail it, maybe I'll go down to just the servo and try and execute on the second shot instead. That's perfect. Yeah, I got like 15 meters past that bush, so now it should just be an easy forehand hyzer in. I think that's definitely the play for me. Okay, I still would have liked to be 5 meters farther to have the absolute straight shot in, but this will do. I think these 100-meter forehand shots I got to do with my lefty backhand, just to make sure that I have enough juice for the entire round. That was really close to being good, but didn't quite turn it enough. Let's try again with the zenith. And that hits that tree. Okay. I think I turned it a little bit too much, but it's kind of in there. I think it's going to be like 10 meters, so I think I'll take it. Also because I don't want to burn through all of my drivers and end up having to throw like a mid down there. That was not good, honestly. Right. 12.5 meters here. Should be able to hit this putt. Tailwind from the right, so I should putt it high. Okay, good bid. That's not quite it. I think I have to commit to making this one. Oh, come on. That's when you start wondering, like, should you have used an extra one on the upshot instead? But you could have also hit, I could have also hit the first putt here, so it's hard to really know. That's it. What? I have this one dialed, so I'll get it in the next two. That's it. And then that doesn't drop. This is one of those cases where putting just gets harder and harder. That's it. Right, that's good. 10 mullies, but I got the birdie. 2 down now. Okay, now we have like the 2 easiest holes on the course. So it should be 2 birdies with maximum 1 mulligan each. But you know, something could go wrong. Go over the servo here. I think I just prefer the feel of this one over my mid-ranges. That's why I disc up to that one. I'm good at this shot. Yeah, I am. Mulligan! That is just way low. It's too short. It's 15 meters. We're not doing that again. That's it. The Tesla did it. No, it fades out. Okay, it kicked down there. Guess what? It's a 12-meter putt again. That's just not good enough on this hole, is it? We're gonna hit that putt because it's there's no wind up there, and I'm running out of the perfect drivers for this hole. That's a weird one because like definitely feel like I should get this one, but if I miss the next 3 and I'm not close, all of a sudden I'm trying to control a distance driver down there, which is not good. I'm not allowed to pick up discs that I've already thrown, by the way. It's kind of the deal. Don't have time for that anyways. Okay, so that was 3 mulligans in this hole already. And it's just an 11-meter putt, but of course it's gonna have to be straddler, right? And I'm not sure what my lefty putt really does in a straddle, to be honest. Okay, I definitely got this within the next two putts here. Dang it. It's really good practice, this. I'm getting a lot of shots in. Bro, I'm hitting the same spot every time. No, I see. At least I'm consistent. Well, isn't that crazy? See, now we're hitting chains. Okay, I'm gonna try and step it instead on a little Anheuser. I'm gonna change it up. Come on. That was much better. Okay. 12 mulligans on like the second easiest hole in the course. I'm not impressed either, but it is how it is. Okay, this one is like kind of my thing, so definitely can't mess that one up. Proxy slide Anheuser off the left side of that island and into the basket. Try and hit the ground right before it. Perfect. Get to the ground now. Yeah. 5 meters. Ah, that's refreshing. A 0 mulligan birdie. Ah, feels good, doesn't it? Also, can we just appreciate the weather again? Like, the weather out here has been so nice. Obviously, it was very windy today, which is why I waited. But I'm so happy I waited because this is just perfect. Also, I'm going to be filming a video tomorrow morning before the wind comes. It's supposed to be really nice as well. A little bit chilly, but we'll manage. Okay, 4 under now. 5 to go, and we're only at hole 7. I'm not entirely sure if this is one that I'm going for the birdie on. Kind of depends on the first shot. If I hit it absolutely perfect, I might try and go for it, but it says 210 meters to the second landing zone here, but that's not really the landing zone, and you're still kind of cut off there. So you need to get like 230, which is like really pushing it for me. But we'll try. I'll put a max distance out there and hopefully not goby. I'm having like second thoughts when I'm running up right now sometimes on like the distance shots because I'm like, is this really the right idea? Turn more, dude. Just be in bounds then. It is in bounds, but not in birdie position. I think I'll just play it for par. Kind of a weird position here. I might throw Spikeheiser up over there because I don't need more than like 70 meters. Just gotta make sure to get past these trees. Yeah. And for the review, I'm so far up here with two like really bad shots. I probably should have gone for this one, but too late now. Now I just gotta pitch around. I'll just do a little range forehand. Perfect. Always perfect with that disc. It's so crazy how good that disc is for like turnover forehand. It's so beautiful. And looks like I get to throw another one of them right here. Almost a little run there, huh? And yet it's still 3 meters away. It's a cheat code. All right, that's gonna be a par with one mulligan on that one. Wow, we really can't see anything here, huh? It's hole 8 though, 132 meters. This one is not on the birdie list, but I can birdie it. I can't get in the circle with a perfect shot. I have been up there pretty close. So let's just try it with the two flippy waves to begin with, and if it doesn't work, then we'll pitch for a par. I mean, we're probably taking that. It is like 13 meters short. If I hit it a little higher, I definitely could have gotten it in a little bit closer, but the chance of me doing that with like 1 or 2 more drives, it's not so high, so we'll definitely take that one. Probably do 1 or 2 pots at it if I'm feeling confident. Otherwise, I don't know actually, because like now we're at that same jump putt range. Like, how many chances do you take at the birdie before just calling it a par when it wasn't one that I was counting on? That's kind of tricky with this challenge. You like really can't see anything here. And me neither. The sun is right behind the basket. It's like 14 meters though. So maybe a little too far for me to start launching all of my putters at it. But I don't know. Let's see how it feels. Maybe we'll just hit it on the first one here. You'll best believe I'm giving another bit after that one. Go. Come on, dude. One mulligan birdie on this absolute bomber. I'll take that. I see there's a guy waiting behind me, actually. I gotta let him through at some point. He just saw me putt a second time and then celebrate on video. So he's gonna think that I'm cheating. He doesn't know that it's a mulligan challenge. So, guy up there, if you ever see this video, just know it's a mulligan challenge and I can celebrate second shots because they count. All right, that was sweet. I actually have a few different drives on this one. Oh, I should write my mulligans down. I'm up to 29 mulligans and I'm 5 under. And this was actually one that I was thinking, like, if I hit one of the first 3 drives right, I can definitely get the birdie on it. So let's kind of set the expectations high here. Throw the trail. I know it can get in the circle because it's done it before. No, turn it over. And grip locked it a little bit. Turn more. I threw a little bit too high. I want to try with this one as well because I can do it. Ooh! Ah, I hit the tinklers. Unlucky. Well, that's all my best drivers for that one, so we'll take the 2 mulligans there and probably just get a par. 40 meters left. Perfect job for my range here. I'm not going to give this one a run because that's a scary green. I said I wasn't going to give it a run, so I threw it a little bit short, but you know, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I definitely had the line down. That was a good upshot. This is the hole that plays the longest for birdie on the course, in my experience, and it tightens in the farther we get towards the basket, so I'm just going to lay this one up for the par. Oh, I hit that thing. Thanks. Because that was definitely going OB. I should have maybe thrown another one and gotten closer, honestly. Because it's actually still like 75 meters. We'll manage. I'll toss a little Big drum tempo in there. Wow, this is a very bumpy ground. That wasn't it. Yeah, that's good enough. Did that skip OB? I'm gonna mark my lie here so I can go back to this spot if it was OB. But I have to go up and check, so let's just act as if it is inbounds. It was OB, so I have to go back and rethrow. I'll just leave you guys here so we have a better angle. Okay, I just used 5 more mulligans to get here. Like, it was such a easy hole to just par. I'm gonna stop trusting myself to do hard things now and just like throw an extra one on the tee because that's the easy one, rather than spending a bunch of my mulligans like this. 7 mulligans used to get a par. Not a thing that I thought I was gonna say today. All right, let's get on to the birdie hole. This one is obviously just a little forehand around, but for some reason the angle is weird and it keeps freaking me out. And I can't quite hit it right. But I'm gonna try with the Tesla here and maybe with the Fireball. If those two don't work, I'm gonna start throwing lefties because I don't have that many forehands left in me for today. But I think we're taking that. Yeah. Oh, it hit one in the end. I mean, I threw the perfect shot, but this one rolled back to a position where I basically don't have a putt. So we're gonna go back to the tee. Okay, I'm gonna go with the lefty backhand then. Is that good? That skipped right under the pin. Might have skipped a lot, but it's definitely gonna be in the circle. So that's a really good shot. I think I must have hit one of these trees and rolled because it's way more backwards than I thought here. But we're in the circle, so should be a quick little putt here. Come on. Focus up, Andrew. We gotta hit these. Yeah. What? There it is. So that's 4 mullies, but it's a birdie, so count it. Only gotta find 3 more birdies now with 7 more holes to go. Okay, let me just think for a second which ones I want to birdie. Like the easiest one's birdie is 17. I mean, maybe 16 as well. It's not that easy to birdie. No, 17 and maybe this one. And then either 13 or 14, depending on how it goes. Okay, so I do have to get this one. So we'll go for the big Anheuser. Nope. That's it. Fade out. Oh, it's not gonna fade out. I don't know if it scooted into the trees on the right. If it did, we'll take the par. But maybe it stopped out there in the fairway and then we're in the birdie position. Okay, it didn't go in the woods, but it's actually just kind of short. Like, the backhand hyzer will land right out here. So this one, I can make it there, but it's kind of hard. So maybe we'll give it a couple of goes with my favorite distance drivers, and then otherwise we'll take the par. Now let's get this one. Come on. If I get this one up and flexing, I can definitely get it there. It's like 110, 120 left. Come back left. Yeah. We're in the circle, I think. That's a really good shot. That'll be clutch with a 1 mulligan birdie on this one. Wow. Come on. Let's get it. Okay, it's not actually in the circle. It's like 13 meters, but we're getting this one. And it might just be with the first one here. I feel it. Did I say it? Did I just say I felt it? I definitely felt it. Bro, this is the best my putt has looked in such a long time. This feels good. All right, 1 mulligan birdie on that one. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to count it. Now I just need 2 more. 41 mulligans so far. And I'm 7 under. Just gotta go straight here. And I think I'll do it with this wave because it's really just the same shot as I just threw. And that is an advantage sometimes, even though there might be a disc that's technically better for me on this one. It can sometimes be easier to just copy something that you've already done. So let's just do that. Just a little bit low. I think I'll do a mulligan here. Is that it? No, it's starting to get more flippy than the wave, huh? Get through it then. Got through it. We can reach into the landing zone from there. This might honestly be one of the more interesting challenges that I've done, because the fact that I only need to birdie half of them, but they're all really hard, means like it's an extra element of like choosing, do I par or do I birdie, rather than having to birdie all of them. And I find that kind of interesting. It's a bad angle here though, because like how do you keep it straight? It's really a forehand flex again. But I don't want to forehand flex it like distance driver forehand right now. May have to try one. No, my lefty backhand is easily good enough for this, so we'll do that. And that is it. Please land in the middle. It skipped way in the woods. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the perfect shot. That's even like all the way in the corner, so definitely a birdie look from, or I'm definitely able to get a birdie look from there. That's 3 mulligans on this hole now. Okay, a little bit of an awkward lie here, honestly, because we're gonna have to like force flex it rather than turn it. Gotta get it on Anheuser to begin with, right at that tree on the left side. Yes. Get through it. Oh, dang. I think that's like 16 meters, just a little bit too far away. Let me try again with this one, the Zenith. Flies pretty similar to that one. It's more flippy than the wave. Now we're getting to some not quite as good options, but we can still do it. I can still reach it with a fairway, so I have a lot of opportunities here. Then get through the woods. No, let's try the trail. Power down a little bit so it will come back maybe. That did it. Yeah, that's parked. Nice. Okay, perfect. Beautiful shot there with the trail. Nicely controlled shot. That's a birdie with 6 mulligans. So just gotta get one more now. Okay, so this one can be really tough. Can also be like a first shot birdie, really. If I don't hit it and I just get like halfway down there, I'm just gonna take the par, because they're definitely like 17 and 18 are probably easier than this one, probably also 15. Let's just hit it with this servo, make sure to hit the gap, and maybe we'll get a putt. We'll see. I mean, we're definitely taking it. Hit something. It did hit something, but it kicked left, so I don't think it's really a birdie. Let's go have a look at it though. Yeah, this one is just too tricky of a putt to justify running it, so we'll just lay it up here. And we'll get a birdie on another one. Never underestimate the 0 mulligan pars, guys. They're important in this challenge. I still haven't hit this tee shot perfectly just yet, so it would be nice to get it here. And this could be the easiest of the last 3 holes to birdie. I'm not quite sure if, or the last 4 holes. I'm not quite sure if 17 is easier, because that one's kind of pushing my distance, so if I don't hit it on the first 4, I'll be in trouble. Let's just hit this one. Out there. Kick right. Okay. Nah, I can do much better than that. Twice in a row? Still early release. That's it. No, that's not turning enough. I got it flexing, but I think we're going to have to take that one. I think it kicked back to the fairway. One of the others were probably better, but I don't have many more distance drivers, so it's going to be hard for me to justify keep going for it. The first one was actually better than the one I'm taking here, but it's kind of the thing with this challenge. You never really know if you're going to throw one better. So it's a gamble. Kind of just go trail here, get it up, turning into the fairway. That's good. A little bit left side, but we'll definitely manage from there. I got some distance up there, so it's like 60 meters left. I'll be honest, this was definitely the easiest one to birdie off the last ones. Coming up here, realizing how short it really is here from the landing zone. But, I mean, I tried, and I missed it. Okay, this one's actually a little bit more tricky than I thought. Calls for an Anheuser forehand here. Up wide, through a little gap. I think I launched that one way long. I have to redo that. That's 7. And that was the one. No, that's not 7. Because I'm not gonna. So it's still just 6, but that was the one. Should have just stuck with the range because it's good disc, you know. Not that the other ones aren't, but that one has been working well for me. I think I'm like 9 meters, but my putter's hot. Isn't that beautiful? Some crazy part of me wants to save the last birdie for 18, which would be a little bit crazy because it's just under my max distance, I think. But it would just be such a cool hole to birdie. Although I do think it might be the hardest one of the last 3. Actually, this one is not easy to birdie, but it's definitely an easy par hole. But with how hot my putter is, I don't need to get it closer than like 13 meters. I can definitely do that. Let's do the servo here. Get around it. It's going inside. I want to do better than that. My fan grip is letting me down on these mid-ranges. I might go over to all power grips on them because they're all early releasing. But lower, I guess. Do I just take the par? No, I do one more. At this point, I just really want to birdie this hole. No. That might be it. No, that also cut rolls back. It would be unserious of me to keep throwing this one. I don't know. I may have to get it tomorrow in the 970. I Anheusered it. It's not gonna do it. That's a layup. That's fine though. We didn't need it. We'll get a birdie on the next one and we'll be on 9. But, you know, that was 4 mullies for a par. I can just reach this one. The perfect shot. 110, but pretty uphill. So let's hit that perfect shot, or just like within 10 meters is fine. Yeah. I wonder how close that is. I feel like we can't really abandon it without looking at it, but it did hit a tree in the end. So it might not be all that close. I still have to go up there. It is 17 meters, so it definitely doesn't make sense to take this, but I'm a little bit scared that I'm gonna run through all my distance drivers and not get up here and never get to 9 under. So I'm just gonna take it and do however many putts this take. Also, my putter's warm, so maybe it'll just be 1. That is so close. 2 mullies. Oh, it's bad. That's it. Boom, baby. All right, 5 mullies. That's solid for a 17-meter putt. Now we can just par 18. I'm a little bit afraid, because now there's no wind. I'm a little bit afraid that we're just going to absolutely nail this drive, and we'll end up going 10 under. And I wouldn't have had to make all of these putts. But it's a weird thing to be afraid of, because I like birdies. Okay, final hole. And the sun is basically setting, which makes for a beautiful setting for this awesome drive. There's a little grass mowing robot down there. Imagine if I hit that one. That would be good. Go for the big distance here. I would love to see how far I can actually get if I hit one on this one. Flip a little more. Yes. Ah. Ah. I didn't quite get the turn enough. Like a little more turn there would have given me like 15 more meters, I think. 10, 15 more meters. Especially closer to the pin, because now I kind of faded away from it. So, but in honor of you guys' guesses, I can't throw another one just for the fun of it. Try and birdie and get 10 under, because that's not part of the challenge. So we'll just go down there and pitch. But remember to enter into the giveaway. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Also just because you want to see more content like this one, I believe. This is one of the more enjoyable challenges for me, and I hope you like it. Definitely also tell me in the comments if you like it. Unfortunately, in honor of the challenge, I'm supposed to just pitch this one. Right down there, and then I have an easy shot from there. But I want to know, and you guys want to know too. Could I have reached it if I needed to? I definitely could be at least 20 meters far closer to the pin if it had turned more, because then it would also be over in that direction. So I know that I can birdie this hole, but can I do it from here is the question at hand right now. Big fishing wave. Let's get it. Not enough height or what? Oh, it's in there. I parked it. Okay, I'm going for the birdie on the 970. Because that was easy. All right, let's execute this little upshot with my proxy and hopefully do no mulligans on this little par. Get it bounce. Yeah, a little bit left, but should be fine. Wow, look at that wave. First shot birdie on hole 18. Really wish I played that one, but I just had to play for par, so now I have a harder putt. Oh, never mind. What is this? I'm just cold all of a sudden. I'm probably nervous because there are guys sitting up on that OTP house. Finally! Okay, so that was 3 mulligans, which means it took me 60 mulligans to beat Niklas Anttila out here in Ale. What a beautiful round though, and I think it actually came down a little bit to bad decisions rather than bad shots. But you know, that's part of this challenge. Actually, the biggest part of it, I think. I appreciate you guys watching, and good luck on the giveaway. And I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you next Tuesday or Friday. We'll never know.